The man carefully cut through the belly of the fish, which is a bite of caviar can be dumped on the family. The reason why it is so expensive is because it takes 16 years to raise a sturgeon fry to maturity to produce eggs. Caviar is one of the top 3 delicacies in the world, and only sturgeon eggs can be called caviar. A single sturgeon's roe is worth up to $20,000. So how is this world-class ingredient made? Let's continue to read on. Driven by huge profits, people started to breed sturgeon in captivity. The sturgeon farms are established in the mountains and forests, far from the pollution of big cities. Sturgeon require high water quality, and the water used to raise them is mountain spring water that has been filtered several times, which is better than the water we drink. The farm is very large, with dozens of rearing ponds, and this is just the sturgeon hatchlings, which must be raised from a young age to ensure quality. The sturgeon has an angular body and a long, pointed mouth that looks a bit like a shark. The feed that the sturgeon eat is also very elaborate. The size of the feed particles will be fed according to the size of the sturgeon. These are the sturgeon fry facing the arrival of food. There is no snatching at all, and these large pellets will feed the larger sturgeon. Although the sturgeon is a large fish, the appearance looks more fierce, but in fact the temperament is mild. This is fed to adult sturgeon. One is 20 pounds. Sturgeon grow quickly, live up to a century or more, and mature late. Most sturgeon reach sexual maturity in their natural environment at an age of 10 years or more. Workers are selecting sturgeon that are pregnant, and they determine if they are pregnant by their belly and body shape. This one, with its flat belly, is clearly just pregnant and not yet suitable for caviar. After screening, this sturgeon has a bulging belly and is just in line with the pregnancy cycle, which is the best time to eat it. It was fished out with a net, looked at the size of 40 pounds, and then happily ran outside. The scene shifts and the sturgeon is already anesthetized and unconscious, which is when it can be dissected. Workers in the production room rush to do pre-operative preparations, as it cannot take more than 48 hours from the time the eggs are taken to the hands of the diners. Looking a bit like the chief surgeon in the operating room, he also sterilized his hands with ultraviolet light, which is certainly not a problem for food safety. Finally put on gloves. Give the sturgeon a full body bath. With a blade will gently cut open the abdomen, a mouth in front of the eyes. This belly like a black pearl is caviar. This means of taking eggs looks very cruel, but it is not worth mentioning in front of the benefits.